fantastic, amazing, delicious, wonderful, magical coach. Yes, you. I'm Ben Dooley, recovering from laryngitis. So you may have noticed that I have not been putting out videos in the last couple of weeks. It's because I couldn't talk. And I didn't think you wanted to sit for another 10, 15 minutes watching me just kind of. Also, looks like there's something weird going on with my camera, so I apologize if the quality's a little weird. I don't know what's going on, but I am here to talk with you about our coaching skills. And today I want to talk with you about curiosity. Now, this is in tandem with the Coaching Skills Forum calls. If you have not been on those calls, you have got to get on those calls. Look, curiosity is basically coaching 101. I get it. We've all learned, oh, you got to be curious. I can tell you right now, I run into so many coaches who are just skimming the surface of what curiosity truly is. And even then, I come across a lot of wonderful coaches that kind of are getting curiosity. They're doing good curiosity, but there's so much more available. That's why we have the Coaching Skills Forum calls, and they're twice a month. They're free. Get on those calls. You will love them. And the things that we talk about on that call will be unlike anything else that we're going to talk about here today that I'm going to share with you. But go check them out, coachingskillsforum.com. The information is also in the text copy, whatever it is. And boy, this camera is really weird. I'm kind of curious as to why this is such a problem here. But I'm here to talk with you about curiosity. Now, first off, curiosity is really simply, as I said, it's kind of one of the first things that we're taught. It's one of the cornerstones of our coaching. It's definitely one of the powerful tools that we use. But I want to go into a little bit more deeper about what it is that we're really talking about. So, when we talk about fixing problems, which is what our clients are coming to us for, let's be honest. Our clients are coming to us. Your clients are coming to you because they have problems. They have bad things, they have frustrating things, they have results and outcomes and experiences that they do not want, and or they want more of. I don't want this, but I want more of that, or I want to start creating and doing something, along the lines, something new that I don't have, or something different than I do have. And so they come in with problems. And the typical reaction and response to problems is fix. And there's a simple solution to every problem. We learned this way back in the early days of school. What is 1 plus 2? Well, there's an answer to that, and I just have to figure out what the answer is. And when was the War of 1982 or 1892, or whatever it is? See, I don't know. They're all things that we just have to find a solution for, including you, dear coach. How do I get clients? And how do I this? And how do I that? We all I just have problems. I got mine. How do we fix them? And curiosity often really gets not just takes a back seat, gets shoved into the back seat, into the way backety back, and then out the back window, past the trunk. Curiosity doesn't exist in problem solving, typically. And that's why our clients are coming to us, is that they're wanting us to help them fix their problems. And all they're really looking for is just, what is the answer? What am I missing? They're not curious. They just want to fix. And we have to be careful because we can easily get caught up in the fixing problem mode. Why? Because you're human, and that's what humans do. If you've been on any of my calls, if you've been on any of my calls or in my class or watched any of these, you'll know I bring that up all the time, is that our human nature is just to fix the problem. And that does not require curiosity. It just requires the answer. That's it. There's a, that's a clean, simple, clear part of us that just wants it. Either working, not working, good, bad, yes, no, right, wrong. Fix, not fix. That's it. And we're not curious. Curiosity is a waste of time, it's a distraction, and it doesn't work, and it's all that stuff according to this human fixer problem solver. That's it. But there's another part of us that is all about exploring and discovering and creating and looking at different options and possibilities and new and what else and what if and I don't know and how about. This is the baseline where all amazing things have been created. This is how coaching got created, was that somebody dared to be curious about how our human condition works and it's another way to handle creating pathways or direction or growth or success, all these things. For years and years and years there's been this evolution that's been based on curiosity, because curiosity comes from the place of I don't know. Survival freaks our humans, part of us freaks out at I don't know, because I don't know could mean bad things. We survive by knowing, even knowing what I don't know, and then I make it up and fill in blanks and all that stuff. So I don't know is considered a weak place from this low level human surviving mode. And you see this also out there in the world. The idea of identifying and admitting that you don't know something is devastating. It's horrifying. It's crippling. It is a beacon. A beacon. It's a big giant skywriting in the sky that you are a loser and weak and ineffective and horrible and pathetic. And that's what's put out there in the world. When in truth, and I know what I'm telling you, you're already getting like, wait a minute, Ben, wait a minute. So, no, 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 no. That's just our low level part of being. There's that high level. That powerful leadership comes from and lives in the space of I don't know. And powerful living stands and owns I don't know. It's actually a powerful place to admit and to own and to hold and grasp. The fact that we can actually stand in I don't know opens up amazing possibility and potential. The moment when we resist I don't know, we are limited to one, two options, and we're typically both screwed either way, maybe three. But the moment that we accept and embrace I don't know, then suddenly everything opens up. Do you get that? The moment we let go of having to know is the moment we actually get to discover amazing things. That's it. And that is truly where curiosity lies. Now, I watch coaches go through the motions, and I'm not going to go into it in great detail here, but in my class, I go into much more detail. And in the work that I do, there is a tremendous difference, and I can spot it a mile away when coaches are doing curious. You can hear it easily. Please take away the overused, overprescribed, very ineffective phrase. So I'm curious, if you have to explain and highlight and put a header that you're curious, then you're not curious. That's the simple part of it. Because now you're just going through a formula script. Curiosity comes from within, and it comes from truly not knowing and knowing that you don't know, and owning it and loving it and embracing I don't know. And now I want to find out. And that's where you get to go. And now you get to actually access this core of our coaching. And if you've watched these other videos, you'll know I talk about the core all the time because the core is truly the foundation, the three solid principles of masterful coaching. Oh my goodness, these are powerful beyond your understanding and comprehension, probably even mine. And I'm going to walk you through this. If you haven't gotten them already, you're going to get them now. If you know what I'm talking about, take a look at this. The three principles of masterful coaching and combining it with curiosity. Oh my goodness, aren't you curious as to what this may be like, how this might help your coaching? I'm going to tell you because the CO in core stands for connection. Think about this. If we're isolating, if we're trying to figure it out, if we're looking good, if we're doing it right, if we're doing all these human things, we're not connecting at all. And we're definitely not curious. When we're connecting, that's actually where we are taking our deeper part of ourselves and connecting it, engaging, fusing with that powerful part of the client. Now we've got two beings that live in the world of curious, that live in the world of I don't know, that live and exist and breathe of let's discover and create and find and step boldly into the unknown. That's what coaching is, isn't it? Yeah. And so now chicken egg this, right? Because the more that you're curious with your client, the more you're connecting with them. The more you're connecting deeply with them, the more curiosity is just powerfully present. It happens. And I can guarantee you, if you're not connecting with your client, you're not truly curious. You're just going through the motions and you're reciting a script. Connect with your client. Curiosity will instantly open up and flow. And you might even get the client curious too, because isn't that where the juice is? Who cares that you're curious? I mean, yeah, it's a nice little thing, and it's a great little catalyst and doorway to get the coaching moving into a new direction. But ooh, dear coach, if you are able to connect with your client, that's where you start to engage and activate their curiosity. Yeah, that's the magic. Connect with your client. R in core is all about revealing. It's not about knowing. It's not about figuring. It's not about teaching or training or telling. It's not about weighing the pros and cons, and it's not about any of that crap. It's about revealing. And you cannot powerfully reveal unless you're curious, truly curious. And again, chicken egg, right? Whenever you put your mindset and your focus and your intention to, I am here to reveal in the client, to reveal the things, their thoughts, their emotions, their beliefs, their past, their future, their values, their fears, their habits, their unconscious, their everything. If you're here to reveal, there is so much you get to grab and expose and point and be curious about. Yes, see, it works. The E in core is all about empowering the client. And again, this is where that script of doing curious doesn't empower. It actually puts the client on the spot. It kind of like, are they not answering it correctly? Are they doing it wrong? Well, what's the right thing I'm supposed to say? And you've heard that. I know you've heard that. When you've gone through the motions and you're not really curious, but you say you're curious, and then it doesn't quite click because the client is feeling that absence of true curiosity and they're not feeling empowered. But truly, when your devotion in this coaching, every moment of your coaching is about empowering the client, curiosity just naturally happens. Oh my goodness, tell me more about this. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. There is no good or bad. Just tell me more. Tell me more about you. Tell me more about what you're thinking and you're feeling and how this is for you and what you're experiencing and what is all about and what are you discovering and what do you want. All of this is entirely in the client's power. And every time you point to that and you're standing in that deep, rich curiosity, oh, you know that that's when it gets juicy. Is this making sense? I hope so. Because truly, this is the secret. One of the secrets to powerful, beautiful, amazing, easy coaching. So, there's so much more. This is just giving you little tidbits, hopefully to get you curious about what else is available. Where else can you stretch and grow? How else can you bring more to your clients? I promise you that core is where it's all. Connect, reveal, and empower. Now, if you want more, go get it. It's right here. CoachingSkillsForum.com. Come to those calls. Contact me. Oh my goodness, contact me because there's so much more that I get to share with you. And now, as I wrap this up, I'm going to be kind of curious as to why my camera is still so weird and it's got that strange, I don't know. Anyways, that's my thing. I wish you well. Explore your curiosity. Come to the Coaching Skills Forum calls and post a comment on here about what clicks with you or what's not working or whatever it is. I'd love to read your comments. And until then, next time, I'm going to be talking next week more about curiosity. There's more. Aren't you curious? Are you curious as to about what I'm going to say next week? You'll have to come check it out. And I'll see you there. Until then, I wish you wonderful, beautiful, delicious, very, very curious coaching. Bye-bye. Hey there, you beautiful, amazing, fantastic, delicious, razzle-dazzle, and masterful coach. Yes, you, masterful coach, because you're watching this, which tells me you are a masterful coach. There's more to learn, and that's where I come in. Go to bedo.org. You'll also see it right here. And go to bedo.org, and that's where you're going to find tons of other materials, resources, videos, recordings, audios, free calls, a free membership level, tons of stuff, incredible amounts of materials just for you. Regardless of whatever level of coach you are right now, you are going to find tremendous value and resource. And it's all here at bedo.org. bedo.org. Go check it out, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.